welcome to this week's edition of The Health Story. My name is DeDe Harris, the Executive Director of Walton Wellness, a nonprofit located here in Walton County dedicated to the prevention of lifestyle-related chronic illness, focusing on diabetes and heart disease. Each week I like to come to you with some kind of tidbit of information or a resource that might be available that you may not know about, anything that might be helpful to your health journey in your life or someone that you love. And today I just want to talk, we've passed the holidays. I've done a lot of talking about the flu and the illness, and hopefully we are actually through the peak of the flu season, and we should hopefully be starting to see a lot of us getting well from all of this, what I like to call just the crud. That isn't necessarily the flu, but it just is, everyone's getting stopped up and those kind of things. So we should hopefully be heading more towards the well season as it does start to turn our seasons a little bit. So I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about looking towards warmer weather and thinking about your exercise. Now, I like to talk about exercise a lot. Some of you may know that I do exercise. One of my favorite things to do is spin class, which I do a lot because one of my favorite things to do is to ride a bike. I don't often get to go outside and ride a bike. I just don't have the time, so I actually go to the gym and take spin class and do working out and that sort of thing. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was that you don't have to go to the gym. I actually wanted to talk to you about incorporating daily activities as exercise in your life. Oftentimes, when people start thinking about wanting to get in shape or lose weight or something, they think, oh, I have to go to the gym. And so what I wanted to share with you today is that you don't necessarily have to go to the gym, because there are all kinds of ways to incorporate exercise into just your daily life. Just for example, going to the store, whether it's Walmart or the grocery store, just think about parking a lot further from the store. Try to find, it doesn't have to be the furthest parking space, but try to find a parking space that's not as close. Don't be the person that's driving around waiting for the person to leave that has the closest parking space. Actually park away from the store so that you can get a little bit more exercise just walking into the store. Also, you can incorporate just regular exercise walking around at home. One of the things that they say is we sit too much. We're sitting eating, we're sitting watching TV, we're sitting on the computer. We're often sedentary during the day. So it is important to think about just getting up, just moving around, walking around. If you're at work during the day and you have an office job, think about just getting up and walking around your desk, or just standing up, even being able to do just exercises that you can do next to your desk. If you consciously think about at least every hour getting up and moving, you'll be surprised at how much activity that will actually put into your day. Even oftentimes when you are at home, let's say, not necessarily for dinner when you're eating with the family, but if you're eating lunch or having a snack, standing instead of sitting while doing that. Even standing if you're going to watch a show. Try standing watching some of that show instead of sitting. What is happening with us in society, as we've talked about before, is we are sitting so much, and if we would just try standing a little bit more, that actually exercises your muscles and your body more than it does sitting. It helps everything actually be in a line a lot more than sitting all day. So what I want you to think about is how can you incorporate exercise just into your daily life, not having to necessarily go to the gym or not having to go out and run 5 miles or a mile even. Those things are good, and I encourage you to do those things, but there are all kinds of ways. If that's not your thing, if you're not going to find yourself at the gym, if you're not going to be out walking, and maybe you just don't have the time right now to do that, think about all the different things you can do throughout the day. Every time you're sitting down, think about, could I stand up? Could I be walking around? What could I be doing right now instead of sitting the entire time? There's all kinds of creative ways that you can be healthy in your life that sometimes we don't think about because we're always hearing about people going to the gym or having to go run or walk or something. But there are all kinds of ways to incorporate health into your life, even when you don't think you have the time. As always, if you want more information about Walton Wellness, you can find us on the web at waltonwellness.org. You can also find all of our contact information there as well. But if you want to get me the old-fashioned way by phone, it is 770-313-8107. Thanks for watching.